Americans dealing with skyrocketing prices every day and everywhere they turn, from the gas station to the grocery store. The holidays are now right around the corner. Millions of people are making sacrifices.
Yeah, here to give us some advice on how to get through it is the author of The Great Money Bubble, Protect Yourself from the Coming Inflation Storm, David Stockman. David, thank you for joining us. Your book covers the entire economic landscape. What led you to want to help people with this book?
Yeah, well, I think Washington has been so wrong for so long. I had a long experience there in the Congress and then in the Reagan administration. I just felt it was time to sound the alarm. If you look at it, Washington has really become a gigantic inflation machine. Congress spends and borrows like there's no tomorrow. Then the Fed turns around and prints money and monetizes all the debt, thereby, for a time anyway, removing the pain of rising interest rates and crowding out of private borrowers. Speculators and leveraged engineers on Wall Street get tremendous windfall benefits from all this money printing. Savers and retirees, of course, are punished and their savings are effectively stolen. Wage earners fall farther and farther behind. We've had 19 straight months of negative real wages. And so the whole thing is rotten to the core, and we're heading for a very painful day of reckoning, which people must be aware of.
David, I got to admit, I sort of thought that day of reckoning would happen last Tuesday. I thought the American people would punch back and reject what's happening with this country's economy. Why do you think we didn't see more people vote for candidates that are looking to put a stop to inflation, endless spending?
Well, you know, I was surprised, too. If the public had been reasonably alerted to the source of the problem and what needed to be done, maybe there would have been a different outcome. I blame the Republicans in some ways. They need to focus front, center, in all ways on inflation, on these massive government debts, on the Federal Reserve, which has become a runaway money printing and inflation machine, and tell the public that until we have sweeping changes at the Fed, and until we get our budgets balanced, and until we rein in this monstrous expansion of the federal government, all these Green New Deals and all the rest of it, things are going to get worse, not better. I think they did a poor job of getting that message across, and they got, distracted with too many secondary issues.
Yeah, David, we're coming upon the holidays and everything is going up. Obviously, people, sometimes they have to make a decision of, do they heat the home or do they put food on the table? What do you, any advice Americans can do this holiday season?
Well, I think you have to get very realistic and sober about where we're heading. And people like to spend on holidays, and I don't want to be throwing cold water on a holiday. But I think people have to cut back their spending. I think they have to try to generate as much cash as they can to tide them over some very difficult times that are ahead. We're going to have another big, period of layoffs and rising unemployment and declining incomes. It's inevitable because the Fed has created such a massive, unsustainable budget bubble. And so therefore people have to get prepared, but especially don't try to bail yourself out because you've lost some money in the market recently by buying the dip, thinking that we're at the bottom. We're not close to the bottom. The stock market has got a long way to go down. Government bonds, 10-year bonds, 5-year bonds are not a good buy unless you want to hold them to maturity. You need to basically build up cash and keep your funds very good and very short term.
Okay. David Stockman, good advice. Thanks for being with us. We appreciate it. The new book, The Great Money Bubble, on sale everywhere that books are sold right now. You can get your copy before the holidays.